Summary: Luisa and Tim connected but didn't match up romantically, leading to accusations and a breakup. Jamal and Veronica had an open relationship, but Jamal's lack of communication led to ghosting. Luisa and Jamal's potential romance after the tell-all could bring more drama to the spin-off. 90 Day. The single life star Luisa Beltran is romancing another co-star after accusing Tim Malcolm of being gay. Tim from Charlotte, North Carolina first starred in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 3 with his Colombian girlfriend Jennifer Tarazona. Jennifer complained about Tim's lack of intimacy, and she had issues with Tim's close friendship with Veronica Rodriguez. Years later, Tim was single again when he met Luisa on the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off. However, Luisa and Tim split before the tell-all, and Luisa and Jamal are now acting like they're romantically involved. Tim bumped into Luisa at a singles event in Charlotte on 90 Day, The Single Life Season 4. Tim already knew Luisa from before, as they'd met on social media years ago but never had a chance to meet in person. Veronica mocked Tim for choosing a Latina woman in a room full of singles, pointing out that Tim had only been dating Latinas since he'd met her 15 years ago. Tim and Luisa had an instant connection. They were literally long-lost friends who decided they could date each other. However, things didn't go as planned for Luisa. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Tim Luisa's 90 Day Fiancé storyline explained why Luisa was unhappy with Tim. Tim and Luisa's dates were not what she expected them to be. Luisa had told Tim she enjoyed cuddling the first time they met, but Tim was nowhere close to even holding her hand during dates. Luisa wanted Tim to indulge in some PDA such as hugging and kissing her. Tim blamed his moving slowly in relationships on his being Southern. He wanted to test the waters before getting physical with Luisa. Tim rejected her advances, and when she tried to kiss him, Tim accused Luisa of forcing him to kiss her. Luisa showed a genuine interest in dating Tim. Why did Jamal break up with Veronica? Jamal apologized to Veronica, made plans to meet her close. On the other hand, Veronica and Jamal's relationship was built on mutual attraction. The couple slept together the first time they hung out together in San Diego, and that very time, Jamal had made it clear to Veronica that they were going to see other people too. Veronica said she was too busy to meet other potential boyfriends, while Jamal never stopped meeting other women. Jamal was slammed for being a playboy during the Single Life Season 3 tell-all, which could have resulted in him agreeing to be exclusive with Veronica for Season 4. Jamal and Veronica were still in different states but flying to see each other to make the relationship work. However, Veronica realized the second he went home, Jamal ignored her and took a whole day to text her back. Jamal also refused to get along with Tim, which was important for him to do if he wanted to live in Charlotte in the future. Eventually, Jamal broke up with Veronica by text by sending her a peace sign emoji. Veronica said Jamal had ghosted her. Veronica and Jamal broke up over his decision to live with his mom, Kim Menzies. Veronica wanted an independent man, but Jamal chose to live with Kim while she dealt with personal problems such as the death of her mom and sister within a year. Jamal expected Veronica to sympathize with Kim, but she didn't. Jamal did apologize to Veronica for how poorly he treated her, and the couple ended things on good terms in the Tell-All Part 1. Related 90 Day Fiancé. The real reason Luisa broke up with Tim. 90 Day Fiancé star Tim Malcolm and Luisa Beltran are no longer together. The shocking reason behind their single life split has been finally revealed. Luisa accused Tim of being gay. Tim denied the accusations as usual. Close. Meanwhile, Tim didn't seem to have his priorities in place. Luisa and Tim continued to date after the finale, but he made excuses to not sleep with her. She invited him over several times, but Tim kept telling her that he was sick. At times, it was his leg that was an issue. Other times, Luisa saw Tim telling her that his jaw hurt. Tim even told her that his best friend had broken his leg, so he couldn't come to see her. Luisa recalled an incident where Tim was attending a concert near her apartment but refused to meet her. Luisa said she started to think that Tim was not into women thanks to his not giving her any attention. Luisa revealed how Tim didn't want to meet her on Friday because Fridays were for boys, and he was interested in having tacos and playing games with his boys. 90 Day Fiancé cast members noticed Jamal and Luisa were close. Jamal and Luisa sparked romance rumors. Sean Robinson asked Luisa if she moved on from the relationship, but she claimed she hadn't. Sean noticed that Luisa and Jamal had spent some time together. Jamal said, "Not really, because everyone else was also at the bar," and he seemed offended that the cast was trying to link them up. Jamal pretended to go red in the cheeks when Luisa called him handsome, while agreeing with Debbie Aguero, who called him a good-looking man, and her a knockout. However, backstage, Chantel told her co-stars that she felt Luisa and Jamal were pretty close. Chantel had noticed Luisa and Jamal out at the restaurant at the hotel. Debbie caught vibes between the two. Chantel wondered if the two were just together talking about their exes, to which Natalie added that Jamal and Luisa could have woken up together in bed, accidentally. Jamal Luisa admitted to hooking up. Jamal Luisa did it a couple of times. The 90DF cameras followed Luisa and Jamal backstage where they had a private conversation while being mic'd up. Luisa told Jamal that she felt bad for Tim, but he said that Tim got what he deserved. Luisa giggled as she agreed with Jamal about having a good time the previous night, as long as she could remember. She remembered little things. Jamal reminded her, "We did that couple times." He said he wasn't lying and remembered the time they spent together being great. Jamal said Luisa went right back to sleep, after which he left. Is Jamal dating Luisa in 2024? Are Jamal and Luisa together in 2024? Close. Jamal and Luisa have yet to confirm whether they are together after the 90-day, the single life tell-all. However, the two are following each other on Instagram, which confirms they've stayed in touch. If Luisa and Jamal do date, they'll face the same challenges that Jamal and Veronica did as a long-distance couple. While Luisa may not have cheated on Tim, she did team up with Jamal to slam him during the tell-all. Luisa and Jamal's potential relationship could make a great addition to Season 5 of the spin-off if they do decide to walk off into the sunset together. 90 Day. The Single Life airs Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on TLC. Source: 90 Day Fiancé, Instagram. 90 Day. The Single Life reality. 90 Day. The Single Life is one of TLC's many spin-offs of 90 Day Fiancé. In this companion show, singles are pulled back into the dating world after their previous relationships ended in disaster. The Single Life follows couples as they start relationships with new people but struggle to move on from past romantic partners completely. Release date February 21, 2021. Seasons 4 Network TLC.